I got kicked from the server for being too good.
Is it actually up there? Yeah, it looks like it is. Okay.
Oh, this chat's moving too quick. Hey guys, let us know if you can hear us. I can hear you getting kicked from the server. There you go.
Are we live?
Yes.
We are? Oh my god. I was just about to crack a joke.
Okay. Go on.
Do it.
No, I can't. I'll get fired.
Right,
This is Battlefield 3. You guys can't tell.
Somebody sent it out on the Twitters. All right.
Yeah.
Retweet that.
Good to go.
So while I'm waiting for questions, I just gotta tell you guys, I bought this awesome tea last week.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
It's amazing.
Ty, somebody's saying that the game audio is too loud.
Okay, give me a second.
Sure.
He's about to die.
Yeah, you're done.
Yep, no problem, I died.
Wow, this chat's moving quick.
I put it down quite a bit.
Okay. Sound good now, guys? What's up?
Give it a second. Let me actually start running.
Wow.
Yes, there's prone in Battlefield 3. Confirmed. Okay, Colin, whenever you're ready.
All right, we're episode 22.
Correct.
Right. What's going on, guys? It's Colin, and welcome to episode 22. Don't Revive Me, Bro, the Battlefield Community Podcast. And with me, as always, is Mr. Chris Red Dragons. And today on the hot seat, we have from DICE, the Battlefield Global Community Manager, Mr. Daniel Ginto Matros. How's it going, guys?
I love that intro. It was awesome.
I do what I can. Somebody told me I'm not smooth, but you know what? I just disagree.
I disagree as well. So, how's things today, Daniel?
It's busy as always, you know.
Okay.
But it's summer outside. You gotta like relax from work. You gotta go out and have fun.
Right. And you gotta go play test Battlefield 3.
Oh yeah, or sit inside during the evenings doing podcasts.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Yep. So how was DreamHack? I know you didn't get a chance to go to E3, but how was the response from DreamHack?
Oh, DreamHack was amazing. We actually had our booth set up in the esports area, right between Street Fighter, Counter-Strike, Quake Live, and all those booths, right? So we had our huge booth, 250 square meters, 5-meter high walls. It looked like a fortress. 32 PCs in there and some extra PCs if something goes wrong and that kind of stuff. But it was amazing. I mean, the response we got from people was amazing. And of course, DreamHack is a very hardcore PC audience, so they're especially picky. So many of the people actually playtested BF3 were very skeptical about, okay, how's this going to be? Is this going to be like BC2? Is this going to be the real sequel for Battlefield 2? And so they played the game. It came out, and they were like new people, new eyes on Battlefield whatsoever. So everything was amazing, pretty much.
Awesome.
And we did get a lot of esports feedback and community feedback on weapons and that kind of stuff. So, but it was really good. It was genuinely an awesome experience to go to DreamHack.
For sure, yeah. It was an awesome experience to go to E3. Link and I got to play, we played 3 or 4 rounds as the attackers, but at DreamHack you were able to play as defenders as well, correct?
Yeah. You had 16 people playing attackers, 16 people playing defenders on the rush map Operation Metro, which you guys already played at E3.
Yeah, it was very good. Sorry, Ty, if you're listening, can we lower the game volume a little bit?
Yeah, I got eyes on enemy infantry.
I don't know if Ty can hear me. Oh, yeah, I can.
Yeah, I heard you, but Chris, you're breaking up. Your audio, when you talk, it's like screwed up, but everyone else is fine.
Really? Everybody saying that?
Damn you, Chris, you're ruining our mojo here.
Exactly.
Yeah, TV channel.
Oh, happy Canada Day to you guys, by the way.
Thank you. A few days late, but
Yeah, I've been busy.
How's that?
that was
better?
pretty good.
So what
Sounds
is
good
Canada
now.
Day?
Yeah, sounds good.
It's sort of the Canadian the Canadian equivalent of Independence Day in
Okay.
the States, which is the 4th of July. So we're on the 1st, US is on the 4th. It's when we, I think, signed the Constitution or whatever. Oh, my Canadian history is rusty.
Or
Canadian
whatever.
are you?
Or whatever.
Something
Yeah.
happened, something big, and then we got our
Yeah.
independence.
And now we just, let off fireworks and do barbecues and whatnot. So
Nice.
I don't know. So, are you pleased with the response that Battlefield 3's been getting so far?
Yes, we're very pleased with the response. We've got numerous awards from our E3 appearance. You guys probably saw the pictures, and you were there, Chris. You saw the awards on the walls.
Yeah,
Unless the
you-
photos have been tampered with, right?
No, you guys needed a bigger wall there.
So that was pretty epic.
Mhm.
And yeah, I mean we're so happy with the response. One of the coolest things was that one of the big halls at DreamHack, there was a huge stage over there, and Patrick Bach was introducing Battlefield 3. So he pretty much showed what you guys have already seen through trailers on the internet and on E3. He showed them on the big stage where 6,000 people were gathered in this really huge arena. That was just a small part of DreamHack. And when he was finally done with the presentation, everyone cheered and blew off horns and that kind of shit. It was insane.
Wow.
So yeah, that was an incredible feeling, and that particular moment made me feel that wow, we've actually made it. Now we only have a game to make.
yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, just the easy part left.
So the hype is out there now. Now the big question is, do we actually live up to the hype?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Right
we've been
on.
hyping on Twitter ever since February. We've been hyping through gaming magazines, through trailers, through everything, and people have been hyping the game for us. The community sites have been doing a great job, but the real question is, will the game be awesome on October 25th? That is a real question.
Heads up, I got eyes on some enemy infantry.
And what's the answer to that question?
Yeah, I was waiting for the answer.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to keep you guys waiting. It's going to be awesome. The game is going to be awesome. Everything we learned from previous Battlefield games is in this game. And some things worked well in the previous days of Battlefield, and some things didn't work. This is pretty much the ultimate Battlefield experience. We've learned so much through the years, so that, yeah, this is the ultimate experience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good point. What things has DICE kind of learned from previous Battlefield games, and maybe Medal of Honor that you guys are putting to use in Battlefield 3?
Making a new engine.
Mm-hmm.
Just one of them. And constantly re-evaluating gameplay focus and gameplay aspects. Adding in prone, for instance. I mean, that is a huge game changer in a way. So how do you actually stop prone camping and that kind of stuff? So we learned a lot from those days about commander, combo roles, and all that type of stuff. How squad leaders should function. What's the best gameplay? What's the best gameplay that people are used to these days, other than Battlefield? Because people don't only just play Battlefield games. It was 6 years ago when we launched Battlefield 2. To make a true sequel to something, it needs to actually has to have more depth in it. I saw a thread in the forums that said we don't want to innovate just for the sake of innovation. And that's
Right.
pretty much true, because you can't just say that, oh, this is a new game mode. We added it in because it's new to Battlefield. So where's the depth? So what does this game mode do, and what kind of purpose does it have? Does it fit into the core mechanic and that kind of stuff? So all these things are obviously very, very important when making Battlefield 3. So we learned a lot of stuff over the years, and we learned a lot of stuff making Medal of Honor multiplayer. We learned a lot doing Bad Company 2, what works and what doesn't work, and that kind of stuff.
Right.
So what's the response been like from the esports community? Because I know there were some concerns around Bad Company 2, but I guess they would have been out in droves at DreamHack. So what type of things are you hearing from that part of the community?
We're hearing a lot of the usual talk about esports, that the game needs to have these special features to be run in the esports scene. That's true. The game needs, if you look at the major leagues, at ESL and all those other big leagues, the game actually needs a battle recorder, a spectator mode, and some server commands and ready mode and that kind of stuff to actually function as an esports game. That's what people expect from the game to be an esports game. If you don't really have those things, it will be hosted in the league, but it won't be hosted as a serious game. So we learned a lot of those things, and also game balance and gameplay and that kind of stuff. So, and these people have experience from playing the games at a very, very hardcore level, even the old Battlefield fans. So yeah, we learned a lot of stuff.
Interesting. Yeah, I know that's always been kind of a concern to kind of bring more different groups into the game. You know, you have the hardcore gamers and the casual ones. What kind of things did DICE want to do in Battlefield 2 that was kind of limited by hardware that you can now do with the new engine?
Oh, a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. The Frostbite engine adds so much into the game. It makes the game more immersive. It makes the game more physical. I mean, I playtested Battlefield 3. I've been playtesting it for quite a while together with everyone who works in the studio pretty much. And I went over to Battlefield 2 and I just felt, wow, games back in the days, like even 6 years ago, didn't really have that physical feeling to it. You didn't really feel like you were in the battlefield. You did 6 years ago, but now you really feel detached from the battlefield. The sound has changed, the engine has changed, the graphics, I mean, everything, the gameplay, weapons, how the weapons react, and that kind of stuff. I mean, recoil back in the days used to work as pretty much, it was aimed to be realistic, the recoil, but it used to many times change the gameplay. So you wouldn't pick a certain weapon just because of the recoil. In Battlefield 3, you can still play with a weapon that packs a punch, but you can still learn to master it a lot easier than you did back in the days.
Right. And the full destructible everything, the micro destruction and everything that, I guess, is kind of a big step from even the Bad Company 2 stuff.
Yes, in Bad Company 2, we have pretty much destruction, not everywhere, but on a large scale across the map. Battlefield 3 is also going to have destruction, but the destruction is going to be more tactical this time. You're actually going to not, for gameplay and design purposes, you can't really destroy everything on the map. You can, however, destroy buildings. When they fall over you, you die, pretty much. That's what you've seen so far in the trailers as well.
Yeah, that's something Don't Blink and I tried to do. We were trying to bring down one of those 4 or 5 story buildings in Operation Metro, but as I can't remember who we were talking to, if it was Lars or not, but he said if you brought down the building, it would kind of change the entire map, so that's why there's a reason why they couldn't do that. So
yeah, and it's I mean, there is no real limits as to what you can destroy. I mean, engine-wise, you can destroy pretty much everything. That's why destruction is in there. But in order to make the gameplay perfect, in order to make it, you know, tactical and perfect, and to fit the style of play and the core mechanic of Battlefield, you really need to have a gameplay that drives you forward. It's not supposed to stop you in your tracks. It's supposed to drive you forward. It's supposed to make you want to play the game as much as you want. That's why it's we don't really have destruction on everything on the map for design purposes.
So I guess you know, everybody's kind of pushing us, even in the chat right now. You know, when are we going to see more multiplayer? Everything like that. When can we kind of expect more information or trailers? Do you have any immediate plans?
Unfortunately, I don't have any dates to give out. Well, I do have dates to give out, but I can't give them out, pretty much.
Right.
Because that's the way it works right now. But we will be at Gamescom in Germany. Gamescom is between the 17th and the 21st of August. we will be there. So